We have an update now on Wednesday's deadly shooting at a cafe north of Toronto. Police have released a surveillance image of the suspect, wanted for shooting 4 people, 2 of them fatally.
At this point in time, we have one suspect, male, black, 5'10 to 5'11, again wearing the gray hooded sweatshirt and with a mask covering his face.
Police have released this photo of the male suspect, combed from surveillance video at the scene. And they've also put out this image of a dark compact car they say he fled in. 47-year-old mother of 3, Maria Voci, and 24-year-old Christopher De Simone were killed. 2 men are in hospital. One is listed as stable, the other still in critical condition. Police say they're trying to determine who the target of the shooting was, but they do say the gunman had a purpose when he walked into the cafe. Joining me now in studio, former RCMP officer James Carmichael. He's Vice President of Risk Management at Investigative Solutions Network. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate your time as always. This cafe did have a reputation. It was even known as a place where alleged mobsters and bikers hung out sometimes. Could this be related to that in some capacity?
It could be.
Yeah.
Police obviously are looking at every possibility at this point, every motive. We know that the gunman walked in with a purpose. He was after somebody or something. We have 4 victims. We're not sure exactly at this point who was the intended victim. Obviously, there could have been 1, 2, 3, or all 4 of them. Or we might have 2 or 3 of them that are collateral damage at this point in the shooting.
Yeah.
And police are not releasing the identities of the two injured person in the hospital neither, so we don't know.
Right. All right. And so when we see such a grainy image of a suspect on surveillance video, how helpful is that, if at all?
It's pretty hard. We know it was a black man, but we also know that there was a mask, had a mask covering his face, had a hood over his head. We have a picture of a vehicle. Police, through photo or image enhancement, may be able to get a better picture of the license plate of the vehicle. But we also know the police are looking for anyone that might have had dash cam or some type of video running in their vehicle to get any clues whatsoever in regards to 8:15, 8:20 yesterday morning going southbound on Islington Avenue.
So even if you don't think you were in the scene, if you were around that area at the time, not at the actual location, but driving around, that particular suspect vehicle could have passed you en route, and that would help police.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any clues at this point that the public might bring to the police would be helpful.
Sure. When we talk about, the fact that there may have been collateral damage, which is a difficult term to use when real people are at stake here,
Yes.
but what are the chances that this might have been some kind of domestic dispute or altercation? Is that a possibility?
It is a possibility. Police are looking at every motive right now. It could have been simply an armed robbery that gone bad. A suspect walking in there wanting to empty the cash, the till, or wanting people to empty their pockets. Someone resisted, and a shooting erupted. Highly unlikely at this time in the morning, and police have said that the shooter walked in
targeted.
Exactly, with a purpose.
Yes.
So, and in all cases of this type of events, the shooters wouldn't know the victim or the intended victim. It's been proven before. So we know that there was someone that was targeted in those 4 people, and we don't know. There might have been a 5th person inside the cafe, and we don't know this yet.
Still lots of unanswered questions.
Exactly.
Obviously. Yeah. All right. Former RCMP officer James Carmichael, good to have you on as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.